beloved, as we go into the new year, 2023, let's go with some strategies, new ways of doing things. Because I read somewhere that it is the definition of insanity is continuing to do the same thing and expecting a different result. So let's think about something. Let's go into 2023 with a new strategy. One at a time. So avoid going to bed thinking negative thoughts. Because as the man thinketh, so is he. Negative thoughts trigger unpleasant emotions and reinforce negative stories in your subconscious mind. And as a result, over time, you will end up believing that those stories are true. Now, bedtime is a great time to reprogram your mind. So always take time to clear your mind and repeat positive stories, positive affirmations before going to sleep. Something positive you believe about yourself. Use imagination, visualization to feed your mind with positive ideas. Allow this to become a habit. Allow yourself to fully embrace the feelings of gratitude and peace just before you go to sleep. These positive thoughts will help you bring about a shift in your inner world. And consequently, as night follows day, whatever happens in your inner world will manifest itself in your outer world as well. That's what makes your thoughts make you different. Your thoughts make you different. This is what they call the law of difference. Because you see, your difference decides your importance. It decides your value, your difference. That difference is critical. To know that you are different from another. Your similarity creates your comfort, but your difference creates your rewards. Your difference singles you out and it gives you your rewards, your value. Let me get a story in the Bible. Somebody walked it different. I see it in Numbers, chapter 14, verse 24. That verse says, but my servant Caleb has a different attitude than the others have. Aha. That's God talking. But my servant Caleb has a different attitude than the others have. He has remained loyal to me, so I will bring him into the land he explored. So I will bring him to the land he explored. His descendants will possess their full share of that land. Why? Just because he was different. When the children of Israel arrived at the edge of the promised land, they sent in 12 men to spy out the land. Among them were Joshua and Caleb. Now, 10 of the spies, a big majority, returned to Kadesh Barnea, terrified by what they had seen. They looked at the land through the eyes of unbelief. And one can say through logic, what they saw. You see, they saw with their eyes, they could prove with their eyes. So they concluded, forgetting what God had said, we can't go up against them. They're stronger than we are, they concluded. That is, they say that in Numbers 13, verse 31. They were paralyzed by fear. But the two, Joshua and Caleb, were different. They brought back a favorable report. Caleb told the people, let's go at once and take the land. We can certainly conquer it. I find that in verse 30. But the people were swayed by the majority report. They allowed the fear and paranoia of the 10 people to influence them rather than the words of faith and belief brought to them by 2 people. In fact, they were so angry with Joshua and Caleb for even suggesting that they go into the land, they wanted to kill the 2. So being different can be a problem, can be dangerous. But oh, look at the difference it brings to you. If you do not know, my brother, my sister, your distinctive difference, you will never discern what others need from you. You become a hostage to trying to be what everybody else wants. Joshua and Caleb held their ground. They held on to their difference. They didn't do what everyone else did, and they stood firm at the risk of being ostracized, at the risk of losing their friends, even their lives. At this point, God had a message for the people. You will not enter and occupy the land I swore to give you, he told them. The only exceptions will be Caleb, son of Jephunneh, and Joshua, son of Nun. I see that in Numbers 14:30. That's the reward. That's what difference is. Your difference decides your reward. The Bible says, the fear of man brings a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord shall be saved. So we can become paranoid about what others think and go along with the crowd instead of being concerned with what God thinks. Okay, our similarity with others creates our comfort, but it's our difference that creates our value. If we want to fully follow and finish well in the race of life, we must refuse to compromise and instead stand our ground. My beloved, we must be more concerned with God's approval than with anyone else's approval. May God bless you. May God bless His holy word.